Are you investing in gun companies without knowing it? The short answer is yes, especially if you're a set it and forget it type of investor with retirement accounts and index funds. If you're buying the entire index, guess what? You're also buying gun stocks. But even if you own mutual funds, you should know that 35% of American mutual funds are invested in gun or ammo manufacturers or sellers. That may be fine for many investors, but for a growing number of people who, for ethical or political reasons, want a gun-free portfolio, that could be a problem. So if you want to stop investing in guns, what can you do? There are two strategies. 1. Selling off all your gun-related stocks. Divesting can work if enough people get behind it. It worked in 1980s South Africa when other nations pulled money out of the country over apartheid. But before you start selling, you'll want to figure out exactly what you want to do. Will you divest only from gun manufacturers, bullet makers, military contracting companies, or also any retail stores that sell firearms? How far are you willing to go? It's a personal decision, and it's murky. Some ethical investing managers screen companies that are tied to weapons even in the tiniest way, like a company that earns 3% of its revenue by servicing Navy ships would be cut out. There are websites like goodbyegunstocks.com that let you plug in your investment ticker and see if it's related to guns. But there's no guarantee this kind of website is up to date. Once you've decided you do want to sell your gun-related stocks, you'll have to figure out where exactly to move your money to. There are several socially responsible funds you can invest in, which choose investments that push social causes like climate change or gun control. You could also find a fund based on a religious belief, like a Sharia-compliant fund. These are rarely invested in weapons companies. The second strategy is to become a more engaged investor. Is it more effective to divest from companies to try to hurt them financially, or to hold on to shares to have a seat at the table and influence companies from within? There are online tools like the one developed by OpenInvest that will let you vote on things as mundane as which accountant to use. But that type of shareholder democracy would require your constant participation. If you prefer a one-and-done approach, divestment might be the best way for you. And here's a piece of good news. A recent study by Deutsche Bank found that ethical investing does not hurt returns. So if moving your money away from gun stocks makes you feel better, you can do so knowing it won't severely affect your returns.